So at the age of 4, I began to realize that yes, poverty and being dad. At age of 10, I thought, you know, rather than let my dad take my own life, I'm gonna just run away and let someone else do it, you know. But also I think I didn't want to give him the joy of really the abuse in some way. I had never been 20 miles away from my village, and I just got on the bus and I went 500 kilometers. And I ended up
10 years
I'm 10 years old.
You're just a wee boy.
Absolutely. I ended up in Kampala. And it's not like I was looking for hope. I think for me was, if life was to end, it'd rather be somewhere else, by someone else that I didn't know. You know, finally I made it to Kampala. You know, as soon as I got there, I knew I had one choice, and that one choice was to be a street kid. You know, as street kids, you know, life was miserable. I think we were treated more like stray animals. You know, we ate in the garbage. I smelled like one. You know, I was a thief every day. So life was just miserable in every way, shape, form, that all I had was your garbage. But I believed it because I lived in it. I scavenged like dogs, like anyone else. So I believed that. So in some way, just hopeless as a kid. And as kids, we would always help. It was easy to steal while you were helping. So if someone buys matoke, I carry them, take them from one end to the other, and then pick up one, you know, and then the other, you know, the other street kid would do the same. At the end of the day, would have enough food to eat, you know. So this day, I saw one gentleman. He was wearing khakis and glasses, and I said, that's my target, you know. So as soon as I walked towards him, you know, I wanted to help. He said, hey, what's your name? I mean, that rattled me, so I stopped. I said, why would you want to know my name? I had lived on the streets for 4.5 years, and no one had ever addressed me or asked me my name.
Wow.
And this gentleman says, what's your name? I was like, my name is Peter. And before I could take the food, he gave me something to eat. And he left. I saw him the next week, he did the same. The 4th week, I kind of knew, you know, he comes every Monday between 5 and 7, so I've got my meal, you know. And so he fed me for 1.5 years. And finally, one day he said, hey, Peter, would you love to go to school, you know? And I said, wait, me? Of course not. You know, to you who are listening, especially Americans, is to a street kid to say, would you like to go to school? It's like me telling you two, would you like to go to the moon? Like,
yeah,
people going to the moon, would you like to go? You know, it's impossible. It's a far-fetched dream as well. So that's how I felt when he said, would you love to go to school? I was like, me? You know? But I think with the kindness he'd shown me for 1.5 years, I began to believe him. I began to say, this man, if he can feed me, maybe he really wants to send me to school. But I also think he saw the best in me at my lowest, that he saw a kid that was loved by God. He saw a kid that had a potential. And I think he said, I want to invest in this kid. And truly, that's really what changed my life, that I was like, okay, I'm going to go to school because he believes in me. And that truly changed my life forever.